So, can day trading really make you a millionaire? Hi guys, this is Pura from Direction Media, and today we're going to be tackling the mysterious topic of day trading. Over the last couple of weeks, I spent some time researching different business opportunities. Basically, I'm on quarantine and I have extra time on my hand, so I wanted to research potential different ways of making money online. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are doing the same. And one that kept coming up is day trading. All these online YouTubers and trading gurus kept marketing day trading as kind of a no-brainer way of making money, in the sense that any average Joe could get into it, learn a couple things, and start making money. Before I get into my opinion on day trading, let's have a quick rundown of what day trading actually is. It's basically buying a stock at a certain price and hopefully selling it at a higher price, or shorting a stock, which is basically selling a stock that you borrowed at a high price and hopefully buying it back at a lower price and then pocketing the difference. Day traders use multiple so-called indicators to kind of predict the direction the price of a stock is going to take. Some of the popular indicators that I've seen are the EMA line, the SMA line, the RSI, the MACD, and the VWAP. If you guys want more details on what these indicators do and how they work, there's millions of videos on YouTube. But basically, the overarching goal with these indicators are using historical data about the price movement of a stock to predict the future. To give a quick example of this, the RSI line, or the relative strength index, basically uses past buying and selling patterns of a stock to determine if it's overbought or oversold at any given time. Why this can be beneficial is if a stock is overbought, then that means it's kind of overvalued. So there's a high chance the stock price is going to go down. And if a stock is oversold, that means it's kind of undervalued. So in theory, the stock should go up. Again, these are kind of indicators to help predict, but they're not to confirm that the price is going to go in either direction. The key thing about day trading that kind of differentiates it from any other type of investing is basically the fact that any position you take, it's all in one day. For example, if you buy a stock today, you have to sell it to close that position today. Or if you short a stock today, you have to buy it back today to close that position. So, as a finance professional, what is my opinion on day trading? Do I think it works? Do I think you guys can become a millionaire off of it? Yes and no. I feel like the concept of day trading does work. The fact that a stock will make a 1%, 2%, 5%, 10% price change in a day, and you can profit off that. Yeah, that can definitely work. But where it gets iffy for me is when people claim, or these YouTube gurus claim, that you can grow account exponentially and consistently in a short period of time. If you go on YouTube, there's a lot of YouTubers claiming you can make up to $100 a day off of $1,000, a $5,000 account. And if you do the math, these returns are completely ridiculous. There are also many YouTubers who claim that they make 0.5%, 1%, 2% every day consistently. And that's, to me, 100% my opinion, is completely ridiculous. Let's do some quick math here. Let's say you have a $1,000 account and you're growing it by 1% every single day for a whole year. By the end of the year, your account's gonna be worth a little bit over $12,000. That means you've more than 12x'd your account in 1 year. Let's say you don't compound your returns and you only trade with $1,000 every single day, and you make 1% every single day on that $1,000. Your account's still going to be worth over $2,500 by the end of the year. So that's still a 200% return, over a 200% return actually. So to me, that kind of a return is kind of unlikely and borderline impossible. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let's try to put stuff into even more of a perspective. If you're a day trader, you're trading minimum of 252 times in a year, basically once every trading day minimum. And on any given day, you have a 50% chance of making money. So if you compound that 50% chance over 252 days, that probability is ridiculously low. To just show you guys, I'll put it somewhere here. It's unbelievably low. And just to compare, let me put that next to the probability that you get eaten by a shark. Again, just to put it in perspective. I'm not saying it's impossible to make this kind of money. I'm just saying it's kind of unlikely. Let's put this into perspective again. The top performing hedge funds in the world in the last 3 years made between 20 and 40%. Keep in mind, these hedge funds have billions of dollars of money that they manage, not to mention they have billions of dollars of resources. They employ the smartest data analysts, the smartest quantitative analysts, the smartest mathematicians, not to mention they have the most state-of-the-art computer systems and algorithm-based trading platforms in the world that were built to beat the market. So saying that a random guy or girl in their basement or their bedroom can beat the market by so much more than these elite hedge funds, again, I'm not saying it's impossible, but just looking at the statistics seems very unlikely. Also, just a quick talking point here. If these so-called trading gurus are making a couple 100% more than the market, chances are someone's gonna notice, in the sense that one of these hedge funds are probably gonna try recruiting them. And you guys might say, oh, but they're entrepreneurs, they work for themselves. Guys, these trading gurus claim that they make millions of dollars. If they can make similar returns for a hedge fund that manages billions of dollars, their compensation is going to be in the billions of dollars. So no matter what you say about them being entrepreneurs and working for themselves, if they get a check for $1 billion, they're going to take that job. Again, just a talking point. Just to give you guys an example, Chris Hone, the lead hedge fund manager at TCI Fund Management, took home $1.8 billion in 2019, and his fund's return was a whopping 41%. Again, I know I'm not comparing apples to apples, and his compensation is probably made up of other factors, not only his return, but I just wanted to show you guys a quick comparison of his return versus compensation and these supposed gurus who make 100%, 200%, 300% more than what he made in a year, and trying to contrast to show you guys how and why I'm kind of on the fence about these returns that they claim. Something else that kind of reaffirms my doubt in day trading as a get-rich-quick scheme, and also the people promoting day trading online, is the fact that every single one of these gurus have some sort of a course or private group. To me, it seems like these trading gurus use their claims of consistent return and their flashy lifestyle with their Lamborghinis and their beachfront properties in order to entice the average Joe into buying their courses. Because the average Joe doesn't really understand the risks involved in the stock market, and also they don't really comprehend the probabilities behind making these ridiculous returns. The average Joe just sees someone who's no different from them, just a regular person, make it in the world by trading stocks, and they feel like they can imitate them. These traders do a really good job of creating very good life stories, in the sense that these rags to riches stories of living in their parents' basement or in the garage and being borderline homeless to now driving Lamborghinis and owning multiple properties. And the average Joe sees this and they're like, wow, this person's no different than me. If they can do it, I can definitely do it too. So this hope that they give them alongside the ignorance the average Joe has when it comes to the stock market is the perfect formula for these gurus to prey on them and sell them these dreams in the form of these courses. Again, this is just my 2 cents. I try to stay as objective as possible, but at the end of the day, this is my opinion. So you guys can take it whatever way you want to. I just wanted to shed some light on the concept of day trading and kind of show a different perspective. If you guys found it useful and interesting, please leave a thumbs up. I'll actually be doing a follow-up video to this one of me day trading for a week. So if you're interested in seeing that, please subscribe and stay tuned. See you guys.